Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. Want to do a video. I got asked by Emily Gertie, one of my subscribers on my YouTube channel, which before I get started on this, I want to thank, my numbers are growing by leaps and bounds, and I'm so grateful. I am in the process of getting together a like a surprise package kind of thing, a mixed media kind of package. Where I'll include a canvas and some, things that you can make your own mixed media, little painting and stuff like that for yourself, with some neat papers and a small canvas and just some pieces of, bits of funness, that I'm going to be doing probably within, my thing isn't focusing, probably within the next week or so. And I will show everything that you'll get, and then I'll tell you what the rules are to get put in for the contest. But I want to thank all my new subscribers. I'm so blessed. Please keep sharing my videos. Please keep, passing on my channel so I get more subs. And I hope you guys do try the things that I show, enjoy the things that I show, and even show me the things that you show, that you do, rather. I have a great group called All Things Creative on Facebook. I'll put it in the information. Come over and join. You can post your artwork, post your live shows, ask questions. We have a great group, no drama. It is absolutely drama-free. We all get along, we all respect each other, and we like to show our artwork. And you can put in when you have, like I said, if you do live shows, if you have questions, your artwork, and just see what everybody's up to and different kind of styles. And we have a great group of people in there. So for Emily today, she asked about the iridescent medium, and I'm going to show you a few things of what it is, what it does, what you can mix it with, all that kind of thing. I use Liquitex. I got a lot of light going on. Liquitex Iridescent Medium. It comes in many brands. This I bought at, had to have been AC Moore or Michael's. I used one of their coupons. I probably got it for maybe $6 with the coupon, maybe a few dollars more. It's quite a lot. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of liquid in here, and believe me, I've had this for quite a while, and you don't use quite a lot. So I'm going to show you this in a second. And then something for people who don't have, money's tight. And especially if you're just starting out, or, whatever. And, I'm all for making whatever art items you can make yourself, doing whatever you can. And the fantastic Mod Podge, which I love Mod Podge. I have everything in Mod Podge. Dimensional Magic, regular Mod Podge, glossy Mod Podge. I just bought the Mod Podge melts. I love Mod Podge. Plaid makes it, and they have one called Sparkle Mod Podge. So I'm going to show you both of these. Really, I think this is like maybe $3, maybe $4, and then if you go in with your coupon, you get it for half off. And again, obviously not as big as that, but you can still get the same effect, And they also have now, in folk art, it's called Extreme Glitter, which is kind of, it's glittery, but they come out really cool looking. And I'm going to show you these. They come in tons of colors. I just pulled out 2 colors, blue and the green. But they have pink, orange, every color under the sun. Like, you could just go insane. And especially when they have great sales on the folk art, where they're, 79 cents a bottle, or buy one, get one free, or buy 2, they always have these great deals. So, I'm not going to make this a long video. First, I'm going to show the iridescent medium, the Liquitex, and I'm going to shake it real good to get those particles going. And I just have a piece of, it's black cardstock. My camera's focusing in and out. It's driving me nuts. Something's like making it grab, and I don't exactly know what it is. It's not letting it focus. But why would it? Okay, I'll get it to do it once we're on there. So first, let me open this, if I can. Excuse me one second. Come on. There we go. Now you can see this is some dried. I don't know how well you can see it. It's very sparkly. Let's see. See how sparkly that is? That's like the dried bits because it's acrylic based. So you can tell that it's very sparkly. So I'm just going to pour. We're just going to do a basic show of just the color first. And I'm going to take my paintbrush. I'm going to get down there so you can really see. And let's hope you can see with the lights in here. Look crazy in here today. Now, this is with, look at that. Look how sparkly. That's just plain on the black. Pretty cool, right? They're like very, very fine bits. And you can use this on, if you make clay jewelry, this can go on that. I have a piece here of I'm in love with Cool to Cast. And this has some texture. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just put some on here and see if you can see. I don't know. I might have to do it with a color. I'll do it with a color and show you. Okay, so we see how beautiful that looks. So let's take, this is just a regular acrylic paint. Phthalo blue. Phthalocyanine blue, I guess. I have no idea. I cannot pronounce that. I'm going to take a little bit on my brush. This might do better. First we'll do it on this. And leave it dry for a minute. And then I'll do the color over it so you can see the sparkle. I'll do the iridescent. But I'm going to move this for a second. And I did a little bit of gesso on here so we can see. This is just the normal blue, nothing in it. Now really you can mix these together wet. It's not going to bother nothing. But because I want you to I'm just going to put a drop on here. See, I mean, the littlest drop. And that's even too much, really. But while it's wet, I'm going to mix it up. And I'll even do some down here so you can see. And I'm just going to rinse off my brush. And again, this is still with the Liquitex Iridescent. Okay. And we're going to give that a second to dry before I hold it up. Now I'm going to use the Mod Podge. Sparkle Mod Podge again. And I'm going to mix this with orange, and I'm going to do it over here. Now you want to make sure you mix these up really good. Shake them really, really good, because that's how you're going to get all those particles going through. Now, you know, I get on the camera and I get so excited, and then I start doing all these experiments because now my mind's going crazy. Should have been a scientist. So I'm going to squirt a little bit of this on there. This is the Mod Podge. Let's do a little bit of orange. And I'm just going to squirt the orange on there. And this is cadmium orange. I love these basics. They're always on sale. And they're so good. I just love them. And we're just going to give this, oh, I can see this already. We're going to let that go and let that dry. Oh yeah, I can see that. Okay. So I'm just going to go to a page that I always do this. I find an icky page that I'm going to paint over at some point, like my little thing here, and just kind of, I hate to waste paint, so I think if you see all people who art journal or paint, we all do this, because that makes a great layer when you're doing, even if you have a canvas by and you're going to do a painting, which I'm going to do later. All right. Now, I'll be mad later because I didn't hit it with my heat gun, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to clean off my brush one more time. And then I'm going to try another experiment. I'm going to take, me and food coloring lately, huh? We're going to do it down here. I'll pick green. Come on, green. My hands don't want to work today. RA and Fibro are kicking. This weather, you can't even look outside. It's so foggy and gross. Okay, so let me bring you down here. I'm going to use, we'll do both. Okay, give it another shake real quick. I'm going to use a little bit of my Mod Podge that's running. And I'm going to do it, just run it out like this. And I'm going to do just a drop of my food coloring on there. And mix it together. Like we're painting, because this is just like a watercolor. Now, you do this on any of these surfaces, the paint, the water, the food coloring. Now, you can see the glitter in here. Now, something else that's very interesting. Wait, let me just do my last one. I'm going to do the iridescent one. I'm going to do that one up here. I'm going to switch it back that way for a minute. The iridescent, just a little boopy. And we'll do a little bit of the green up there. Just one little drop. Mix it. Paint it the same thing. Okay. Now this page was gessoed underneath because I gessoed it for something for me. Now you can even see in this, I painted over the iridescent on there, and you can see. Let's move it back in the light a little bit. See, you can still see you can see the iridescent in it. If I get it on camera, there we go. And that's underneath the paint that I painted. So I'm going to put another coat of the iridescent on there. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a coat of the Sparkle Mod Podge on it. And then I'm going to talk to you about something very quickly. I'm just going to do a little bloop. Get a clean brush. So you saw I had the iridescent underneath the blue. You saw how sparkly that was. Now I'm going to just do this Mod Podge, Sparkle Mod Podge on top. Give that a quick coat. And leave that dry for a second. And now I'm going to talk to you about these things for a second. Let me move this up a little bit. Try to get everything in there. Give these a second to dry. Now, I'm going to show you what these look like. They look fantastic on the paper. And another suggestion I have for you is, if you don't want to mix them, now you obviously can mix them in with your paints. You can use your regular, what do I have here? Your regular, you know, just regular little craft paints or whatever kind of paint you have. You saw we did them with watercolor, food coloring rather, but you can mix them in with watercolor, whatever. You can see right here on the Mod Podge that I did with the food coloring, you can see the sparkles in there, lifting up and adds texture, which is great. I mean, it's great. But if you don't want to do that, let me real quick just hit these dry. Because I'm going to show you these and then show you another alternative that if you don't want to mix it like I just mixed it. And these all dry clear. All dry clear. So let me just draw these up. And you get all these cool textures. If you want to take a paper towel or a towel, and while they're wet, dip in, so you get like these great, really cool textures. I'm always doing those kind of things. That's really fun. Because then you get like that, it adds another texture on top of a texture. Because I love textures. I'm like a layer freak. When I do my paintings and stuff like that, I get up to 7-8 layers before I even get my main picture on there. And if you go back in my YouTube, gosh, earlier on, I have like 4 videos in a row that I did a full painting of each step. I cut some of the layers down. I didn't do as many because I was, trying to do it as a YouTube, but to just give you an idea of where to start. And if you guys want me to do another one, I'll gladly do it. Annie from Art Journal with Annie on Facebook got me back to doing art. She got me back to doing art journaling, which I have not done in a very long time. So check out her group. If nothing else, just for inspiration. And check out my group, All Things Creative. I'll put the links in the bottom. Because I was really at a loss of just like, And then she had this great idea of using songs each week. And really got me into doing it. Okay. So let's see. Here's our one. You can see the sparkle. It's hard because of the lighting in here. I'm getting ready to move my room around a little bit so I have a little bit better lighting. Because I'm blind as a bat and I need new glasses and I can't see and I'm colorblind. So that makes for a good artist, doesn't it? But can you see the sparkles in this one? Let's see how close I can get. It's still a little bit wet, but you can see them. The light reflecting off. That's the Mod Podge mix. And same with down here with the green. See them? And that's the food coloring. And you got these great brush strokes because it picks up the gesso underneath. But look at that. This is the iridescent medium with the blue. Got a little bit of a glare, but you can definitely see it. How great is that? And then here it is the food coloring with the iridescent medium. Can you see that? How beautiful? I know, I'm going to just sit here and keep going like this to you guys. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. But really, can you see? And again, over here, this is the Mod Podge Sparkle. It's really hard to pick up on here. But I'm going to give you a little trick in a minute. And then that's the iridescent again. And then here's the Mod Podge Glitter. Or Mod Podge Sparkle. Beautiful. But let me see, because I'm not digging on this too much. Here's something else you can do. Let's just say we're painting and you don't want to mix. Do this. Paint the color that you want. In the area that you want. Then put your Mod Podge down. And then paint over it. A little bit more. So I can get over here. Alright, and it goes on like creamy, but it dries very clear. Okay, so we're going to give that a second to dry. And then down here on this one, I'm going to do the iridescent over top. And it's just a little bit. And let's see how that changes that. And remember, this is food coloring. And as you're doing this, you can see it's not smearing. It'll, the Mod Podge seals it, which is another great thing. I'm all into the food coloring now, too. So we'll give those a second to dry. Now, while we're doing that, you see where we're at. I swear I'm almost done. I'm going to show you the extreme glitter. And you shake it up really good. And we're just going to squirt a little bit, and you see how it comes out. Hurry up and rinse off my brush. Dry it off. Go over that blue a little bit, just because that's where I was at. I could go on for hours with paint and teaching so much. But look at that, and I will hold it up in a second, and then I'm going to do the blue. We'll do the blue down here. Oops. Just do little dabs. And look at that. So if all else fails, these extreme glitters, and you can go over colors too, the same as I just did. Go over the same color, or which I'll do in another video, go over another color. Like I could take this blue glitter, go over this orange, pat it, and how awesome would that be? I'm just going to hit this all with the heat gun real fast. Okay, let me just show you. I'll be out of your hair. Let's look at the orange. Look at that with the Mod Podge over it. Now it's not all the way dry, obviously. But you can see, you can definitely see the glitter. Look at that. Wish I could get a really good angle. Can you see? Let's see if I move my camera a little bit differently. Can you see the sparkles? Look at all those sparkles. Look at that. Again, paint's not all the way dry. I'd be here for 3 hours, but you can really see the sparkle in those, in that. And that's just the Sparkle Mod Podge. And you sealed it. Down here, look at the iridescent green. Can you see? God, the light's really sucking today. I'm just going to say it. Actually, I didn't say what I wanted to say. I put the S word in front of it, but let's turn it this way. Maybe if I do this way. There we go. It's better. See that sparkle in there? It was just turning the book a little bit. Yeah, now you can really see it. How awesome is that? That is Sparkle Mod Podge. You just got a whole new look. And this is the iridescent over top of the Sparkle Mod Podge over top food coloring. What a great look. Over here we have our glitter paints. Glitter paints. Extreme Glitter by Folk Art. Look how cool that is, that green. That is green glitter. All dry already. Beautiful. Look at that. And then we have our, look at that, green up here, the iridescent. Our blue iridescent. Look how pretty. And then we have our blue glitter. So don't hesitate to experiment or anything like that. Oh, I love how that orange came out. Like I said, food coloring, I mean, you know, it depends on what kind of look you're going for. And like I said, with this one, I'm going to show one more time. Look at that sparkle. Look at that sparkle. Oh, I could just roll in that sparkle. That's Mod Podge Sparkle. Now, what I was talking about before, I'm going to do real quick anyway, because that's just how it is. I'm just going to put a little bit of blue, dark blue. Going to wet my brush just a little bit, and I'm going to take it over this. I know, I'm psychotic. Going to do that. I'm going to spray a little bit of water. I'm going to take my rag, set it on there. I'm going to press it all around, lift it up. And if you think it's still too thick, you can always give it a bang, a little pounce. And you still get all that shine, but you got a nice texture going on there. Also, here's our little piece. It's going to clear up. I swear it is. There it is. Look how awesome. Look how beautiful that is. So any kind of clay or jewelry, I know it's going to clear up. Right now. There we go. Look how cool that is. Okay, so we have that. And then again, we have our black. That's just the regular iridescent. Just on black, plain. That's just what comes out of the bottle. I'll do a real quick Mod Podge one. The Sparkle Mod Podge, so you can see that just plain. So you can see the difference. And that'll just take a second to dry. As well as, let's do a little bit of the, oh, that dries. A little bit, well, that's a little bit too much of the green, but we'll go with it. And I'll show you all these in a second. This is the Folk Art Extreme Glitter. It's really extreme. It's going everywhere because I put a lot. Like I said, they have orange, pink, purple, all the colors, red. These are great. And then how about a little bit of blue? If I can handle just a little squirt. Make sure you shake them real good. These are another great way to get great sparkle. So you can even mix these in with your regular paints also. So if you have, you know, the blue, the dark blue, just a little bit there, and you want to mix the sparkle in with it so it comes out sparkly, you could do the same thing. A bit more. Yeah. Lightened it up just a tad bit, as you can see, but once they dry a little bit darker anyway. Alright. Gonna hit it with the heat gun real quick, just so you guys can really see. I love watching these glitters dry because they start sparkling as they dry, like even more. And remember, this is on black paint, black cardstock. It's not even on white. So you know it's going to, I mean, if it shines so nice on this. And don't be afraid. If you want to try something, use white glue. And if you have clear glitter at home or any color glitter, mix that together and put it over a color that you like, or mix it and start there. That's another way to do it. You know, everybody has glitter, so take your white school glue, mix some in there. It dries clear. Mix it with your paint and go to town. All right. Okay. Now let me show this. Okay, look at the colors. Green sparkly. Your iridescent. Here's your Mod Podge. Clear. With nothing on it. Your blue. And then here's your blue with blue glitter. I have paintbrush in my mouth. That's why. So this is we mixed the blue glitter with the blue paint. And look what you get. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is just the blue glitter. This kind of coming up green. There you go. Okay, it's beautiful. Mod Podge is, this is iridescent rather, I'm sorry. This is just the Mod Podge plain out of the thing. Look how beautiful that sparkle is. And then we got our green. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope I got, Emily, I answered your question. I hope that you try this. I hope you guys, like I said, if you don't have the money or whatever to go buy this, or like the Sparkle Mod Podge, which I love also, buy the Extreme Glitters. If you don't have that, buy a regular thing of clear glitter, mix that with a little bit of white glue with the color that you're using, and do that. It all works. Nothing has to be pristine. Play in your art journal with it. Paint with it. I do, and I've never had a problem, mixing things. These watercolors are new to me, but I've done research, and if you seal them with a clear coat of whether, like a regular Mod Podge, Collage Podge, gel medium, they won't fade, they won't do anything. So play and get different textures and have a blast. Boy, I meant to make a 15-minute video and I went a little longer. I hope you guys learned something. Let me know. Any questions, just let me know. I sent this out to Emily because she had left me a question, and I hope it answered it. If not, let me know, Em, because I know I go on a big tangent. Anything else you guys want me to show, let me know. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys try some of these things out. Thank you for subbing. Stay tuned. Within the next week, I'm going to have a giveaway, and I feel so blessed that you guys are subbing and like what I'm doing. Makes me feel so good. Check out my group, All Things Creative, on Facebook, and Art Journal with Annie, also on Facebook. I'll put them down in the link. Thank you, guys.